Guys, today's the day I've been waiting about 9 months for. This day is final sign off of our property investment. For those that have been following along, we purchased this property back in September. It was a huge house which we have been renovating for the last 9 months to make it 6 studio apartments for vulnerable people here in Leicester. This project has definitely taken us longer than we thought it was going to. However, the one thing we did manage to stick to was the budget, which is definitely good news. We are here today for final snagging, making sure everything is absolutely perfect because we have a whole list of people ready to move in. Let me take you round and I'll now finally be able to show you what it looked like right at the start to final completion, the process we went through and the final transformation. Let's go. This is the house in question. We have taken the value from just under 500,000 to over £1 million. So let me take you around and show you exactly how we did it. This is one of the 6 units that we will have in this property. So this property has been designed for supported living tenants. These people are vulnerable and will need support for the rest of their lives. So we need to make sure that they have a safe space, the services that they need that are tailored to them to help them have a fulfilled life really, and so that the care people can come in and come out. They have their own kitchens and bathrooms and shared spaces to make this a really lovely place to stay. I'll include some of the old footage, but this is nothing like it was when we first got it. Like, it was very old fashioned, very dated. We had to build walls, bathrooms to make it tailored to the tenant essentially. Here is the kitchen, which will be a shared kitchen. So they all have their own like mini kitchens within their units, but then they've got a shared space so that they can all come together as well. So this is one of the units, and this will generate for us £225 per week per unit. So over the 6 apartments, that's generating over £70,000 per year. We have a 15-year lease with the provider on this. So that means for the next 15 years, we have complete tenants in place. We have no void periods, management, maintenance, insurance, everything is included for us. Not only that, but it goes up in line with inflation every single year, making it a really safe investment for us. Where I'm at now, like, life is busy. I'm working on 2 businesses, and for my personal investment strategy, it has to be completely hands-off, and this strategy really unlocks that for us. So not only do you generate a really great income, but actually it's like the most hands-off. And I think people always say in property, like,
oh, property's passive.
If you have ever owned a serviced accommodation business, you will know property can be anything but passive, whereas this strategy is genuinely passive. Okay, so let's take a trip upstairs. So we have a few more rooms here. And if you come this way, we have actually staged one for you guys as well. The commissioner came round these apartments for final sign-off on Wednesday, and they were so pleased. Like, genuinely, the standard of this build is something that they've never seen, and it made a really great conversation and will help us build that relationship because they were really pleased with the quality and the finish. Because you've got to remember, we are housing people that are probably right now in hospitals. So they are like lining up to come here, and they really want to stay here because the alternative is not so fun for them. The demand here is so huge, which gave us a lot of confidence in buying into the project as well, because we had tenants lined up before we even bought the project. This is the final floor, the 3rd floor, so we've got 6 units across 3 different floors. So let's take a look inside. These are actually a little bit bigger, which has been nice. We've been able to make the most of the space, and it almost creates a bit more of like a 1-bed apartment rather than a studio. You can imagine these ones get taken first just because they are so great, really spacious, lots of light, and they've gone down a treat. And this is the final one. So you have the bedroom in here, and then if you come this way, we have like the kitchen, a bit of like chilling space, overlooking the gardens as well.
It was so fun yesterday jumping around the project. Very, very busy. So I'm going to do another video. It'll probably come out next week and really go into the nitty gritty of how this strategy works, who it's suitable for, and how you can unlock it on your own portfolios as well. So do make sure you press subscribe and follow along, and I will share the entire process, the ins and outs and everything you need so you can unlock it for yourself. See you soon.